Hi, it's Miss Lisa at Growing Brilliant. I'm so glad you joined us for Storytime today. This week we've been learning a lot about bugs and insects, things that crawl and fly. And today I have a really fun book to share with you called Some Bugs. What do you see on the cover of this book? I see all kinds of bugs. I see bugs with wings. I see some antennas. I see a horn on this beetle and some big buggy eyes. Looking at this picture, what do you think this story is about? I think it's about bugs. I think you're right too. The title of the story is Some Bugs, so that gives us a really big clue. A lot of times when we're reading, the title and the cover of the book give us a clue about what it's going to be about. This story is written by Angela DiTerlizzi and illustrated by Brendan Wenzel. If Angela is the author, what was her job? She wrote the book. And if Brendan made the bugs, what is his job called? That's right, he's the illustrator. So let's open up the book and see what it's about, shall we? Some bugs. All right, it says, some bugs sting. Ooh. Some bugs bite. Some bugs stink. Ooh. And some bugs fight. Look at those guys fighting. Two big beetles on a stick. Their horns are crossed. They're up on their back legs and touching each other with their front legs. They're having a little territorial fight. Some bugs flutter, the ones with wings, right? And some bugs crawl. Do you see this crawling bug here? What do you think that looks like? Is that a caterpillar? I think so too. This caterpillar will someday turn into a beautiful butterfly, or maybe a moth. Some bugs curl up in a ball. Do you see these little balls? Those are actually bugs, pill bugs, or roly-polies. Have you ever seen a roly-poly outside on the sidewalk? If you touch it, or if something touches it, it curls up in a ball. Why do you think it curls up in a ball? That's its protection. Some bugs hop. Hey, can you hop? Stand on your feet and let me see you jump. Jump, 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 hop, 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 just like a hopping bug, like a cricket. Some bugs glide. Some bugs swim. Can you use your arms to pretend to swim? You're like a swimming bug. And some bugs hide. Boo. Do you see a bug hiding in the tall grass? Look closely. I see a long body, a small head, and big buggy eyes. That bug is called a praying mantis. What do you see in the corner here? It's a bird. What do you think that bird is doing? I think the bird wants to eat a praying mantis. It's a good thing there's all this tall grass for him to hide in. Some bugs click, and some bugs sing. Some bugs do a buzzing thing. What kind of bug buzzes? Do you see? I'll give you a hint. It has yellow and black stripes, wings, and a little stinger on its hind end. That's right, it's a bee. What is the bee doing on these flowers? Is that where they get pollen to make honey? Bees sure are helpful. Some bugs build. Some bugs make. Some bugs hunt. And some bugs take. What are those bugs doing? Where do you think they're taking that food? Do you see these little marching ants carrying watermelon and strawberries? What else do you see the ants carrying? You're right. Do you think they're taking it back to their anthill to eat? I think so too. Stinging, biting, stinking, fighting, hopping, gliding, swimming, hiding, building, making, hunting, taking. Bugs are oh so fascinating. Look at all those different kinds of bugs. And they all work in very different ways. That is so cool. So kneel down close. Look very hard. And find some bugs in your backyard. Look at all those different bugs doing all their bug work right outside your door. You just have to look very closely to see them because they're so small. And in the back, there's a picture of all those bugs. Do you see some of the bugs we talked about? Like the praying mantis, and a grasshopper, and a butterfly, and a beetle. And that stinging bug is called a scorpion. The end. That sure was a fun book. I loved learning about all the different bugs and the kinds of things that they do. Thank you so much for listening to me read the story to you. I have an idea of an art project we can do about a bug that we learned about in the book. Give me just a moment. We'll head to the art table and we'll do a project together. Are you ready to do some art together? So today we read the story, Some Bugs. And in that story we learned about all different kinds of bugs. Ones that crawl, some that jump like a cricket or a grasshopper, some that fly through the sky like a butterfly. And I thought it would be fun for us to choose a bug that we learned about and paint it. I chose a bug that is little. It buzzes around while it flies through the sky looking for flowers, and they like to make honey. Do you know what kind of bug I'm talking about? That's right, I'm talking about a buzzing bee. So I'm going to do a painting project with a bee, and this is an open-ended art project. So we call this kind of art process art. So the idea is that the art and the creativity come from the process of doing it itself, as opposed to having a product at the end. We would call that product art. So today's process art, we're going to actually do some work on patterning. So I'm going to show you what I mean. I'm going to put some paper towel out that helps keep the table from getting messy while I paint. And I have a piece of paper. And then I want to show you something fun here. Do you see what I have? Bzzz. It's a little friend. It's a bee. That's right. This bee has some stripes on their body. Do you see that? Can we talk about what color the stripes are? Let's do that together. I see black and I see yellow. And it looks like the black and yellow repeat in a pattern. Can we talk about the pattern together? What color does it start with at the top here? That's a black stripe. Very good. It goes black, then yellow, then black, then yellow, then black, then yellow, then black. You want to say those with me? Okay, let's say it together. We say black, yellow, yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black. Very nice. Now, I wonder if this is our black and yellow pattern, and we get to the end here, if we were going to make another stripe, what stripe would come next? Should you try and guess? Okay, let's do the pattern one more time, and when I stop, I want you to tell me the next color that would come in the pattern. Are you ready? Okay, let's go. Black, yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black. Did you say yellow? Yellow is what would come next in the pattern. You are so good at patterning. Would you like to paint a pattern with me? I love it. So I have my paper here, and then I chose 2 colors of paint. So we're gonna do a 2-color pattern. I have black and I have yellow. Very good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take my paintbrush and I'm going to dip it in a little bit of yellow paint. We'll do yellow first. And I'm going to make a yellow stripe on my paper. Next, I'll take my other paintbrush, not gonna mix them, I'll use a different paintbrush, and I'm going to make a black stripe on my paper. And then I will just keep patterning. Next is yellow. And then what? I do another black. Very good. Another black stripe. Then I do yellow. And then I do what? Black. You are so good at this. I love it. And then our final stripe is going to be yellow. Very good. On my paper. And when I'm finished, I have a pattern. Yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow. A 2-color pattern. I would like you to try and make a pattern of your own with 2 different colors. Or when you're done, or if you'd rather, you can just choose any bug that we learned about today and do some process art inspired by the bugs that you choose. And that means I don't need just a picture of that bug, although you can do that if you'd like, but some kind of art that is inspired by a bug that you saw in the story. All right, I would love to see your art at our next show and tell time, and we'll see you later. Bye.